I chose Diver for Torture You. Hitting an enemy spawns ranged projectiles. But okay, it won't work on like, alter Schwede, hör doch auf mit dem Käse, du. I hate the harpoon so much. Who thought that's a good idea? Like, honestly, who thought that's a good idea? I hate that so much. Come on. Perfect. I mean, range damage doesn't even help me because we have so much negative range damage. If you think I'll stick to the harpoon gun, no. 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 I'm not crazy. Why did you take 64 damage? It's plus 300%. Yeah, it's plus 300%. Ooh, not bad. Okay, like, trees having 100% more HP is so silly. It's like really silly. You know what? 28 burn damage on the enemy sounds insane. I'll do that. Harpoon gun is a new bracelet from VS. Dude, at least the bracelet doesn't kill me. I mean, it kills me because I get overrun, but it doesn't actively try to kill me. The harpoon gun just tries to kill me. You know? That's like I'm not doing that. I'm not in for that. You can forget about that. Okay, beautiful. 71. Amazing. Attack speed is probably really good. Let's go for that. Engineering is useless. Let's go for armor. Nice, nice. So we lose 3 HP, 5% damage to get this. I rather want to have the buffs. I think it's a very powerful weapon, and if you manage to hit the enemies with a ranged projectile and they take 160 damage, that would be ridiculous. I think we will actually take one bazooka, like something that is incredibly powerful and just wipes out the enemies in the future, but not right now. Melee damage? Sure. Perfect. Perfect. We are done. Also okay. Perfect. Let's continue. Buy a harpoon dex? Nah, I'm not feeling like it. Maybe one day I will do a harpoon only run. That's actually something we could do for a stream, right? Because I was asked about doing a stream where people donate and decide that you can actually decide the type of run that I go for. Like, for example, you can only take harpoon on this and this character. That could be fun. The problem is we will probably argue a lot because I would say, okay, listen, your challenge is that I should play X and I'm not allowed to buy anything. Is like, that's not a challenge. That's just like, you know, that's just impossible and boring. You know, so I don't know how to balance that out, but I guess if I lose, then you just wasted your money if it's a silly, like a stupid challenge. So I guess it works. Already. Honestly, that's not bad for us. Sure. Should have given the harpoon a try? No. I understand that it pulls in someone and it counts as range damage, so they take more damage. But my problem is not damage. Like, I have no damage problem. My problem is if enemies touch me and I'm defensive enough. Like, right now, it's probably fine. I say probably because I can see a case where, like, a tough enemy gets pulled in and I walk into them. But think about, like, super strong enemies in the future. I'm just dead. Immediately. And, like, the run could have went incredibly well. And then we have, like, one harpoon gun that also has traits that don't really fit in with anything else. It's naval and, I think, a gun. Right? So it's like, we also waste stats for that. I don't like that. Melee damage, sure. Melee damage, sure. Lifesteal, okay. 8% damage, sure. You didn't get cursed, sadly. I don't care about that, I think. I mean, actually, it's not horrible because... Oh, wow. That's perfect. Do we care about that? It's -2 melee damage, plus HP. Yeah, let's take it. You know, like, we don't just lose out on a weapon slot, but also the last upgrade of the classes, of the weapons. So that's a big sacrifice for something that will most likely kill me. I think there's a world where it's not bad. But if you need to rely on the damage to pull in someone to kill them, then you have a problem with everyone else who doesn't get pulled in. And if you don't need that and you can do it with everyone else, then why do you need to pull in to begin with, right? It's a little bit like crit. Like, if you need to rely on 10% crit to win, then what do you do the 90% where you don't crit? Alter Schwede, ne? That's a beauty. I mean, oh wow. Okay, yeah, sure, ne? Sure. 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 Honestly, let's gamble. Is that range damage? That's a HP damage, right? Let's just try it out. Because we'll have a lot of HP either way. Headaches Extension is a mod that... I don't play mods. That adds a bunch of cool weapons. Nah, I think... Honestly, I'll admit it. I think mods in Brotato are incredibly boring. Like, when people ask me to play the rainbow mod, I'm like, wow, that's like the least creativity you can put into a video to use the rainbow mod. Because you don't even choose anything, you don't even decide anything, the video is not even themed, and it's so busted, I can just mod that in. If I want to start with 1 million HP, I can mod that in, I don't need a mod for that. Like, what I like with mods is, I like to take the game in a certain direction that is still reasonable. Or that's just entertaining and hilarious. Like, one thing we did is we started with nuclear launchers and 10 bounces. But the nuclear launchers did like 1 damage or so. So you actually had to work a lot to get them to the decent level. But once it worked, it was just hilarious and fun. But not busted. And I don't like busted modding. It's boring for me. Do we go for attack speed? Do you have a nerf for attack speed? No. Attack speed is actually really good for us. Perfect. Okay, let's do it, let's do it. Like, my issue is if I play too many new characters that people came up with, then I'm way less excited about new characters that get added to the game. Because they often mimic or copy stuff out of that, because there are obviously only so many ideas you can have, right? And if you find a really good one, you're like, oh my god, that would be amazing for everyone who doesn't mod. It gets complicated. Like, I would honestly copy community characters that they made. If I really like them, if I think that's great. And if I think I could have also come up with that. Honestly, even if I wouldn't come up with that. Because it's benefit for everyone who doesn't mod, which is the majority. Dude, this is going incredibly well. I expected it to go kinda well, but this is incredible. Wow. Oh, and by the way, before someone takes it as me, like, nuking someone who takes the rainbow mod, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I'm naming, like, my reasons, right? So don't get affected by me saying that. That's as if I said, oh, I don't like, how can you eat, I don't know, a cheeseburger from McDonald's? That's so disgusting, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, I personally don't like it. You can do it as much as you want to. You can drown in it. Ah, shizzly dizzle. Nothing got cursed. But now we have 2 of them. The thing why I took that is, and I never take that because it's range damage, right? So it should count. Sure. 15%, so it does go up. So 25% is expected on red levels. That's insane. And I have hilarious modded videos where, like, take for example 10,000 bonus luck, right? Where it's so insane. And what happened, for example, recently is I got asked on that video because I forgot to take the bag, right? And that was actually a mistake. I should have taken the bag. That was my mistake. That's on me. But someone asked me, like, and what about the mistake of not taking the items that are luck-based and deal damage to enemies? Now here's the thing, why do I make the luck video where we have 10,000 luck? Well, it's just to explore the luck mechanic and have a ridiculous run. Now ridiculous doesn't mean I'm in god mode, ridiculous just means we explore something that you most likely will not explore in a normal game. And it's hilarious. But do I want to have an item then that just kills every single enemy on the stage without me doing anything? No, because that would trivialize it. It would, like, make it completely pointless to do anything. And this is why I actively avoided them. I never picked them up. Like, if you really think at the end of the run I have 0 of them and I didn't intentionally do that, then yeah, I don't know. You know? That's very unlikely that it happened. Lifesteal is wife steal? Sure. Beautiful. Wonderful. I don't actually care about that. Holy! That's early. That's really early. Do I wait until it gets cursed? I think yes. We just have a very high chance to die here. Like, even though we deal 400% damage, the enemies have 200% HP, so we actually only double our damage against them when they take the range damage. Well, it's actually my favorite guy, so... I mean, the Colossus I probably like more, but this one is easier to dodge. The Colossus is more like... Colossus works on any build. I think this one here is amazing for melee. Actually, it's amazing for everything. Yeah, he's also chill. Schnabeltier, thank you for joining, man. Welcome as a coin tosser. The skill to read the chat while also playing and dodging all of the attacks. Isn't that amazing? Oh god! Hey! Please. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. Imagine it actually gets cursed now. I will wait for it at least 2 waves. Well, but if I wait 2 waves, then I can also wait until it gets cursed, even if it doesn't get cursed, and we just say whatever, you know. Man, but I would want it to upgrade my stuff. That's okay. Attack speed is needed. I mean, I don't want to have range either way, you know. Okay, here's the thing. It's an AoE that affects every enemy, right? And it should count. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna pay 300 for that, right? Like, when you curse the anvil, what is actually a cursed anvil? I actually don't know what it is. Cursed anvil is just +5. I don't care about the armor. No, I don't care about that. I don't need the armor. I don't care. I thought it could maybe upgrade 2 or even 3 weapons at once. You know, then I would have waited for it. But I'm not gonna delay that now. Like, we want the upgrades immediately to be stronger. We will not even get to the point that we get the armor. Like, I only care about reaching wave 20. After that, we have fun, but I don't care about endless at all. Man, this is going so well. Especially the sausages are kicking in like crazy, I think. Yeah, look at this. They deal 40 damage. Oh god. Yo, but we are tanky. Good, 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 good. I'm glad we got the exoskeleton, actually, because the blast armor, blast crit, is really nice. It also decreases my survivability, but it's fine. Like, all in all, it's a positive. I just need to pick up a bunch of dodge now. And I will wait for the Retromation hoodie to get cursed. If it doesn't get cursed, I'm also not... sure. I actually don't like that, no. Melee damage, sure. It's that simple. It's that simple sometimes, you know. It's already 44%. It was at 0, by the way. Are you playing with a controller? No. Usually my answer was I don't have a controller and I don't want to play with it. Now my answer is I do have a controller, but I don't want to play with it. I don't like controllers. I think they are less precise, and the nice thing about them is they allow more movement, so more fine movement, but they are less precise. If I click left, I know exactly where I'm walking. If I click down, if I click like top left, I always walk exactly the same way. With a controller, that's not the case. And I don't like that. The only thing I hate is like in Vampire Survivors with a controller, you can make slower movement, which is like, okay, that has nothing to do with fine movement. You're literally changing how the character works. Like, that is not fair. But you can't really implement that, right? You would need to give the player like a crouch button or something like that. Alter Schwede. I mean, it's insane, but it's not even that insane. What am I saying? It's insane. Brotato, but I can't aim. For a while, I will not need video ideas because we are just playing the DLC. And I have a bunch of ideas that I have with the characters. But I need to unlock all the items first. This is like mainly why we're doing the stream today. I want to have all of the items. And these videos will also go to YouTube. So you get an early look at it. Welcome. But yeah. And then we'll do, like, we try to break the DLC again and again and again, or just have a lot of fun with crazy things. And after that, I'll see if I continue Brotato, or we say, okay, it was fun. Like, not that I stop it forever, that's not what I mean. But, you know, I expect this will take at least, like, 50 videos, if not more. And at that point, I probably want to look for different games. The only concern I have is we don't heal a lot, and I take a ton of damage. Like, 12 damage taken there is a lot. When do I have to face the next elite? Oh, next wave. Okay, that's bad. I have no range at all. Oh no. Honestly, I don't need another one. We are fine. No, that's beautiful. 168%. It's not bad. Oh my god, is he fast? Okay, this could actually be a problem. Oh, I'm just very slow. I don't think I can kill him. Yeah, I can't kill him. That is probably one of the worst bosses we could have faced. I think we could have killed a lot of the other bosses that may have spawned, but this dude is like horrible. One part of me actually wants to go on him, but there are so many enemies just swiping at me. And if he hits me, the boss, then I'm dead. Alter Schwede, ne? Holy. Oh, why am I earning no material at all? Like, what is missing there? Yeah, you get another chance. Man, that was insane. The shark is not good for melees. He dashes way too much. I could have gambled on it. For sure. Like, I think we were capable of killing him. Looking at his HP, what he had at the end there, we were definitely able to do it. But it's a huge risk to take. That I don't want to take. Good. Yeah, shizzle dizzle. Is he up there? Okay, he's not up there. Good. I don't want to have more curse, man. 322. What am I missing? Why am I getting nothing at all? That is insane. Am I missing something? I have a feeling we'll have a nightmare ahead of us. So there will be moments where I have to be super quiet to focus. The good thing is every one of them pretty much takes the bonus damage. I don't think everyone does, right? Yeah, shizzly. This is just like... That is a bullet heaven. Or bullet storm. Or bullet nightmare. Bullet hell. No, it's a bullet hell, of course. That's the actual name of it. What am I talking about? We shouldn't underestimate. The enemies deal so much damage. I think if they end up hitting me, they can easily wipe me out. So even though it looks good, I can die very fast. Like, did you see that at the end, how much damage I took? I need armor. I need speed. I'll take the armor. I could also take attack speed, but we have dodge. That was 36%. Like, that is a lot. Spuder? Isn't he the dude that spawns a ton of these guys? Yeah. Okay. Easy. Easiest clap of my life. See, this is what happens with a boss that doesn't dash away. And is not a huge threat to us. The problem with the dashes is I often rely on the red crate to fully heal me. So I'm willing to sacrifice a lot of HP with what I think I can take to not die, and then immediately heal it up to full HP. But if they dash away, then I can't do that because I can't guarantee a kill. And that's where everything changes. Sure. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. 141? I'm so sad I can't bite it right now. Sure. That actually makes a minimal difference, but hey, it's still bonus damage, right? Man, the difference between the two bosses was insane, wasn't it? It was also to a part, like, how confident I am. Of course, you know, it's always a player. There are some elites that I love, and I will always take on them because I know exactly how they work, even though sometimes I can get scared away by the additional enemies that spawn if they build up. Like, there are a bunch of elites that I can easily take out, but then you have, like, it takes a little bit, and then you have a ton of enemies that build up in the background, and they will kill you. So it's not always like you can just take on them and everything will be fine, because you still have to deal with the rest of the wave. Wait, this is going incredibly well. I still believe. Let's just stand still for a moment. I want to see the damage that we take. Okay, we took like 40 damage there in one hit. Sure. Oh my god. Do you understand how much attack speed that... Alter Schwede, ne? Alter Schwede, das ist a richtiger alter Schwede. Das ist a real alter Schwede. Das ist a complete alter Schwede, man. We nerfed us a little bit, but I think it's fine. What's alter Schwede? Alter Schwede is pretty much just like when you say, dude. Dude. Can you show the fluffy cat? What? Is it like, is it like nowadays flirting? I want to see a hairy put. What kind of fluffy cat? What am I missing? What is a fluffy cat here? Ah, let's just do it. Perfect. Amazing. Beautiful. Actually incredible. Yep, okay, that was it. That was it. Nice attempt. I'm out. Taking way too much damage from that. Yep. Because I have no good way to recover my HP. We'll not kill them. No, I'm fine with it. Do we have a way where we could do it? Like, in what way would we do it? I mean, no. It's just not possible. I mean, I could try it for a second. Easy. Oh, wait, how many projectiles are we actually shooting around, huh? Ah. Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. But that was easy. Honestly, that item should just be banned. Like... Not bad. 31% engineering scaling. You know. That's not bad. Do you want to get beat up, my friend? Like, I'm really about to take out the club myself, dude. It's like, you know... Oh yeah, perfect. That's good. I think I can actually dodge both of them at the same time. Yeah, that was a little bit spooky. Easy. Okay, good. We did it. I mean, we deal a ton of damage. We shouldn't forget that. Like, we do have damage. The reason why I didn't want to take on the final bosses is... I saw that we take a lot of damage. So if something goes wrong, I'm dead. And I would consider this a lost run. Like, you remember the one run that we did where I had to retake a wave? I still consider that a failed run. Like, I will do that myself again later on, where I do it without having to retake a round. Because I don't like this. Like, well, okay. So I really like the feature because on a stream I focus way less and I read a lot of chat and everything. But for my own accomplishment in the game, it's not good enough. Attack speed? Nah. Sure. Isn't it? That was in a shop, but I didn't lock it. It's kind of funny. Luck? Sure. Okay. So another cursed one. Sure. This doesn't really work if we have a melee weapon. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, honestly, they will just get upgraded, all of them, either way. So let's lock one. The new map has less enemies overall, and very few of the new beefy enemies drop multiple material like muscly guys in the original map. I mean, I saw a bunch that drop multiples. That was actually a good example there, dude. I personally feel like I earned way more material, but that's probably because when you get cursed, then the cursed enemies drop additional material, right? So I would say it makes sense if the map would give less, but you make easily up for that by having more curse. Wasn't there something why I wanted to have elemental damage? Yeah, right, but we don't need that. HP, lifesteal, range. Let's go for a little bit of range. Perfect. We are done. They will automatically upgrade over time. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's a nice tune. Deep, 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 deep. Xerphia. Oh, wow. Thank you for gifting 5 beer buddies, man. Well, this victory is now to you, this fight. Okay, if I die now, that would be really hilarious. Oh, God. Okay, those are actually 2 bosses I really dislike. Dex, don't die now, okay? You wanted to give this win to... what is the name? Xerphia? Okay. Don't die now. All is good, all is good. We are doing this easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Where's my crate? You crate stealer. Nah. 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 The only boss you like is the mother. Look, just because I'm a mother lover doesn't mean that it's the only boss that I like. There is another one now that spawns additional enemies, even though it gives less resources. But there are a bunch of elites that I really like because I know I can do them blind. Okay, I'm having a really silly idea right now. And I know this is impossible to prove to anyone watching, but what about a run where the only time I'm allowed to take a blindfold off? That is amazing. That is incredible. The only time I'm allowed to take a blindfold off would be in the shopping phase. And I have to win. Of course, all 20 waves. Wait, that would be hilarious. But it's so bad because I can't prove that, because no face cam. Well, but I could do it for myself. Well, but then I can just do it without recording. Well, then people just have to believe it, yeah. Oh, that would be nice. I think I'll do that maybe one day. Do you like the map more than the first one? I like both. I have to blame more on the old map to really say what I think about it. The thing is, here you automatically get curse, which is sometimes a curse and sometimes it's a blessing, ironically. So I don't exactly know how I view it. I like both maps. Like, each for their own reason. But I think this map here is a huge upgrade to the first map, as an additional map, it's a huge upgrade. So less as compare both with each other and more like, Is it a good additional map? Yes, it's amazing. It's top tier. I love it. It's like everything I hoped for. Actually, it's way better than what I hoped for because I didn't even consider the curse mechanic. That you could do something like that. So, like what many DLCs do is, they take their content and they insert it like on the side of the game, because then you don't need to buy the DLC for a full experience, you know? And this one is more like, imagine you have like pudding and you pour chocolate sauce over it. Okay, you have chocolate pudding and you pour vanilla sauce over it, right? This is the DLC. Because it's kind of its own thing, you can also just scoop up the vanilla sauce and it's still amazing, right? But it makes everything so much better. But it's like, you really want this DLC, it's not like just an extra thing. Oh, perfect. Let's curse that. Put a paper bag on your head and turn the cam on. Which cam? I don't have a cam. Maybe when I'm forced to go to OnlyFans, you know, then I'll also do that. The only thing I'll wear then is the paper bag and nothing else. Oh, that would be amazing content, you know. Because you can also then watch it play, you know, and then there's only like the paper bag. Dude, I have to write that down. Next in 10 years, man. 10 years, that's optimistic. Yeah, but I don't even have a cam. I have a phone, but I can't really put that anywhere. And honestly, I don't care enough about that. Most of these challenges, you know, I'm totally fine to cut them out because I cut stuff for a better experience. And if someone then doesn't believe me that something happened because I cut it, as long as it's like not a major thing because you obviously want to show that. But if it's not a major thing and they say, oh no, that something fishy happened there, it's like, okay, your problem, not mine. Like, honestly, don't care about that. As I deal with it, you know, kind of stuff. We have a good chance to die here, by the way. Okay. Like, we will very rapidly get weaker compared to the enemies. Just because we can't keep up with the damage growth that they have, and we are melee. So don't expect this to last all too long. The screen looks like a rave when they are burning, yeah. The best thing is our turrets can also apply the burning to the enemies. Our turrets? Oh, I have no turret. Okay, that's, I honestly thought I had turrets. I thought I had the item that trees, destroy trees, drop turrets. What is going on there? Uh-huh. Okay, that was fine. Totally fine. 1000 material. Oh, that's not bad. I don't need anything. Crit good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alter, ne, komm. I want to say something not very nice, but I'm not gonna say it. Like, you know, the ashes really want to rub it in. One day I'll go for a build where I just, like, mod every red item out of the game and there are only ashes, and we just go for a range build and only pick up ashes. That's not even that good, because it's not scaling. I'm getting overrun. I'm getting overrun. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this, I think, very soon. Like, we'll maybe survive until wave 30, and that's it. I will try to take on the bosses, though, just for funsies. Everything is maxed out now. Elemental damage is okay, you're okay. Melee damage, max HP. Wow. Who's more important? I think I'll take the HP right now. Insane. 20 engineering. I don't even... I do apply engineering at a very high rate, in fact. Didn't we get a retromation hoodie? I kept forgetting about that. Okay. No, it's good. It's fine. Like, we already have so much out of it. The enemies just keep getting pushed back. They don't know what to do. Oh, you're evil. I have to take you down. Or I just take a full load to the face. Okay, that also works, I guess. Guys, there are a few enemies around. Like, a few cursed enemies. Just like a little bit, like a little tiny bit. Okay. Look at all the enemies! I should have went for the Greek fire, shouldn't I? Didn't I? I didn't. I'm stupid. Because they spread all the burning between them, right? Alter Schwede, that was a lot. That was so much. It's not lost. We still have it, but there's a high chance I'll die here. Oh, never mind. These slow bullets are so evil for me. For some reason, I get attracted by them. Like, there's a slow bullet, and when I run away from the enemies, my brain is like, collect that, collect that, collect that. Important to collect. Okay. Xerfia, hey, welcome as a beer buddy yourself. That was nice of you. First gifting 5, and then you join yourself. As a funny order of events. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that was a lot better with the burning enemies. Like, that was way, way better. That got changed that the enemies don't have enemy speed anymore, but enemy health. You know what? That's actually viable now. That's not bad. Duplicates the next item? Sure, why not? Oh, that's actually bad. I have something really bad in the shop. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe it's not really bad, you know. Maybe that was actually perfect. I wonder what Vampire Survivors would be with this curse. Curse doesn't really work in Vampire Survivors because you already have infinite stats and there's already limit break, right? So the limit break in Vampire Survivors is kind of the curse here. One little issue of Vampire Survivors is it's actually quite limited in what it can do because you don't buy items. Like, there are only like, what, 14 passives or so. You can't really do a lot with that. And I don't mean that the game is like, oh, the game doesn't have a lot. The game has a lot. But what I mean is the game doesn't have many options that it can change and work with. There's actually something I recommended a very long time ago, which was that you can farm equipment and scale up your characters. Like, they start weaker than they usually are, but then they can become way stronger than what they are right now in an adventure mode. Like imagine it like you can get equipment, you can get experience and stuff like that, you know? I thought it would be a lot of fun. And then adventures came out and I'm like, oh my god, did they actually do it? And it was like, no. It's like... Adventure was really boring for me. I really hope that was that feature with equipment and everything. And experience is like mainly earned by playing a character and how far you get, or maybe how many kills you get or something. And then you can upgrade a character. Like, you may even just start with one weapon slot, right? Like, you can really start at 0 and completely change that. And the same thing for Arcanas and so on, that you unlock them over time. Arcanas would be difficult because there are so many of them, and putting like every limitation to a level would be weird, but there could be a player level that is like a combination out of the character levels or the experience that you have earned. That would work, I guess. Oh, my voice is completely dying. Yeah, since the Greek fire, everything is going a lot better. The only thing I don't have is turrets. The reason I picked up the engineering there is because we still scale with engineering. Keep that in mind. Like, we have 31% engineering scaling. Whatever. You didn't get cursed, sorry. Next time, maybe. Is Greek fire current HP damage? Yeah, I think it used to be and they changed it to... It's still current. Oh no, why? Why didn't they change that? Why didn't they change that? Why is it current? That's so bad. That's so bad. Like, when it was purple, I understood it more. Because even then I said it sucks, you know, but I understood it because it's purple. But then they moved it to the red tier. And it's still current? Really? Like, it triggers less often than the Giant's Belt, and it's current on the same tier. Are you sure about that? Why not? I shouldn't have taken that. We have so much range now. Yeah. You know what? Let's just do it. Beautiful. Now I wish I had a mirror. Because if we double up on that tardigrade, that's 4 attacks blocked. Possibly even 6 if we get a high roll. Okay, what is going on? Wow. Man, I wish I didn't use the mirror. Well, to be honest, everything costs so much in the shop that I didn't expect that we would find something because we can't roll as much. And that's the reason why I used it right away with a cursed item. Because I didn't want to get into a situation where we have like the mirror and we can't buy anything because it's always trash. So instead I took something that I thought was quite good at that moment. I still, like, in hindsight, I still would do the same thing. Like, nothing would change. It's now just really unlucky that we high rolled. Scan is fun. I love Scan. The issue with Scan is that it's a little bit... We have 41 armor, I just realized. Okay, we could have... Maybe should have went for the upgrade on the anvil. The issue with Scan is that it's impossible to die, you know? I don't want to roll and risk that we don't get stuff perfect. Like, it's just too good, is I think what I try to say. Like, you get too much out of it. Oh my god, that is insane. Like, the Scan is... It gives you invulnerability pretty much. Because you have so much armor, healing, and HP that you can't die. And I do believe the Scan is amazing for one thing, and that is that it gives you max cooldown. But you could also achieve that with anything else. But getting max stats every round is like... It's nice to explore that, don't get me wrong, it's nice to explore that, but it's nothing where I would say, yes, I really want to play that again. Nah, I do it once and that's it. I'm just mostly excited about the updates coming to Vampire Survivors, and... Because they still have a huge roadmap for this year. No, for this year and next year. So let's see what happens. I have no luck, I just realized. Oh, there's luck. Well, it's beautiful. Oh. Okay. Are we just knocking away the enemies and killing nothing? Is that what's happening? Or what's going on? How are we still in this, by the way? Yeah, we are literally just knocking them away with the projectiles. So they can't get to me, and then the melee attack doesn't kill them. Okay, that's kind of funny. Is that why I'm almost like immortal, why it feels like that? Because when a melee enemy comes to me, then we hit him, and there are a ton of projectiles exploding that push him away. Over 2 rounds, 1.1k, that's sad. Okay, I mean, you know? Why not? Why not? Oh, I was like, didn't I already buy that? Finally. Yo, ne? Why is it so easy to kill these elites? Why do we struggle with the cursed enemies so much? Oh. Starfish. 20% materials drop from... Wait, that is insane. Wait, that is completely insane. Imagine you curse that. That was an amazing run, but I honestly... If I could have played that round a little bit better, but I think we were about to get doomed just because we couldn't deal with the hordes of the enemies. But we were surprisingly strong.